Hello everyone, welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena. We've talked in the past a little bit about how I thought it would be interesting to play Arena Cube, but that the format is just too imposing, and I still think that's true. I'm going to play it anyway, because I have like 4,000 gold on this account, and I didn't really want to grind out anymore to play another Strixhaven draft, and I'm sure that's going to hurt me in terms of like, I'm sure I'll lose money on this. Whereas in Strixhaven, I only usually lose money and sometimes come out ahead. Well, in any quick draft format, rather, because I have the time to think about my drafts. Even though, like, okay, let me say again. In Quick Draft, you play against, you draft rather against robots, and you can think as long as you want. And that gives me time to get familiar with the set. And like now, I'm drafting Strixhaven fast enough that I could play a timed draft if I wanted. And so if there were an untimed Arena Cube draft, I would love to play it. Just like I would stop playing Strixhaven, basically. There isn't one, so I have to play this without any practice, which is why I expect to get clobbered. Timed, very little practice, not that familiar with all the cards. But it should be fun to give it a go. So, I don't really have a drafting plan in mind. I've read a couple of guides. It's not clear, what to make of any of it. I have watched a number of Arena Cube drafts on YouTube. The player I've been watching pretty much just always goes for like, blue control splashing every other color, and that seems cool. But I don't know how well I can pull that off, and I hear it's not necessarily the best thing to do in the format, but he's a good enough player to get away with it. The draft guides are saying like, oh, mono red is really good and as an aggro deck. And mono white aggro is also fine. So I don't know. I only have like, a minute and a half to look at every pick and decide what to do. So probably I'll just end up with a mishmash of unknown nonsense. But I guess like let's get into it. Maybe I'll try to emulate the blue control. Maybe I won't. I don't know. I'll have enough trouble just looking around and figuring out like what are all these cards? What are my options? I don't think that. I mean, it's Ariel. Is that good? It's a Planeswalker. I think it's playable. It's an aggressive thing. Swords to Plowshare is very strong in any white deck, really. Hiveheart Shaman is strong in like a way that it grinds out some aggro stuff, like value in the long game. But it's like creatures. Who cares about creatures? I think I'll take the red Planeswalker. What was it? Elder Gargaroth. When it attacks or blocks, okay. So it does a lot, obviously. But everything in this format is insane, right? That's kind of the idea. Oh, Commit and Memory is, I think, pretty decent. All right, I'll just start. I'll take a red Planeswalker.
Death, swift and righteous.
Lolth Spider Queen. Another pretty playable Planeswalker. I don't think you want to draft every Planeswalker, probably. I'm not sure how well this goes in, like, aggro. You can't kill stuff. I don't necessarily have aggro yet. You know what? Legion's Landing is fine. I think I'm just going to take... This is a pretty good card. Is Crossroads any good? As it enters the battlefield, choose a color. Oh. Okay, so it's a multi-color land. You have to pick what color it is when you play it. Infernal Grasp is solid removal. I think I'm just going to take another strong Planeswalker, and like I'm open to black or white, red here. Torrential Gearhulk, very strong in blue control. I know that card. Hullbreaker, I have that. That's from Strixhaven. Or Crimson Vow? Crimson Vow, I think. Yes. Valky, God of Lies. Is this anything? Reveals their hand. Exile a creature, okay. Heartless Act and Deem Worthy. I think Heartless Act is pretty solid pickup. Red Wanderer is just a 1-mana 2/1 that can come back. I don't know. I think I'll just take the Heartless Act. Demonic Tutor, that's an exciting one. What is your deal? I don't want you. Scoot Swarm, I remember that. We're not running any companions. Immersturm Predator. 4-mana, 3/3 flyer. When it becomes tapped. Okay. A little bit aggressive, but I'm not that excited about it. I think Fatal Push is good removal. Mangara the Diplomat. Isn't this like a pretty good card? Okay, it's a good like control card, I guess. This is a land that can be played. It's a shock land. And you can play it for a lot of mana to reanimate your whole graveyard, basically. What is this? Elspeth's Nightmare? I think this is a good card. More removal, more stuff. I don't know, sure. Insult and Injury is a good burn card. This is not very good. A 2-mana burn creature, kind of. I think let's take Insult to Injury. Figure out what to do with it later. Timurit Calls the Dead. I haven't heard of this one. It doesn't look very good. That might be why. Bloodraid Marauder. Oh god, what the hell is Cascade? It like, I don't know. Rush the Weak? Or Volcanic Salvo. Oh my god. So this is like a finisher for a red aggro deck kind of thing? And this is removal. I don't really want to be multicolor. I think I'm just going to take... Oh, this is horrible. Let's take Volcanic Salvo. I don't know. Gutter Bones, I think, is playable. It seems horrible. I don't... there's not that much black available. People have been taking it, I guess. I'm just gonna take a dual color land in case I end up... Oh no, this is a dual color land that is black. Okay. We already... Oh, this was... Yeah, this was our first pack. We saw one of these. Swords to Plowshares is okay. Baleful Mastery is fine. I'm taking a lot of removal and no, like, ways to win. Reassembling Skeleton is just, like, dreadful. Drowned Catacombs in case I want to put in blue. Augur of Bolas. Kind of, like, not that amazing. I mean, sometimes it is, but... This is a 1-mana 2/1 that can do something. I don't know. I'm not gonna have time to look through all those. Immersturm Predator. I don't like it, but I had to take something. Blast Zone? Oh, that's kind of funny. It's fine, I guess. Probably bad, but... Alright, what do I have in, like, the colors I'm drafting here? Not much. Ayara, First of Lochthwain. 3 blacks. And it's kind of a burn thing. Kolaghan's Command? Showdown of the Scalds is, I think, pretty great, but I don't really have red-white at the moment. I could try. Rimrock Knight might even be okay as this aggro card. I don't think this one's doing that much, honestly. Magma Opus is really strong, but I can't really add blue. Is this any good? It wants tokens. Okay, I have a lot of ways to like recreate, or I took at least 1 or 2 ways to like put creatures back on the battlefield. So maybe I can run this. Lightning Bolt is a great card. Bastion of Remembrance if we were going for tokens. I don't think we have that much, right? I only took 1 thing that can really do that. I think we just take a Lightning Bolt. We seem to be trying to go black-red, even though that's not very advisable, I think. Ox of Agonos. Skewer the Critics is okay. But this to like the idea is like this is refill for a red deck. I don't know. I don't think you can afford to make it to turn 5 on a red deck. This is a 2-mana 2/1 haste that does something. I guess. A deck of many things? No. Yeah, I guess we're just taking this piece of junk. Crash through? Gosh, there's nothing red in this pack. That's worrying. I mean, there's 1 red card. Yes, I see that, but nothing red or black. Not really set up for Golos, I don't think. Royal Eruption is totally fine. Fight with Fire, what does it do? 3 mana removal or 8 mana. No, 9 mana removal? Wow. Or 9 mana just like win the game, I guess. Do a bunch of face damage, but we're not going to get to 9 mana. Take the Royal Eruption. Obosh the Prey Piercer. I mean, it doesn't seem amazing. Lightning Axe kind of does. Blood Crypt is probably what we want here. What's Demonic Pact? Oh, that seems very not good. Oh wait, no, this card is great, isn't it? Axe, create a 1/1. Okay. I mean, it makes a lot of attacking tokens, I guess. Versus a Shockland? I don't know. Siege Gang Commander or a tap land? Well, we have a couple reasons to want tokens, kind of. But I don't want to pay 5 mana for that. We got this back, and Showdown of the Scalds, and Rimrock Knight, huh? It's a pretty decent 3-mana card. I think. Right, it removes something and makes them discard, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I have some white mana. I guess I could take this. but I'm not actually running the white mana. I do have some blue mana as well, I kind of forgot. I guess I don't have white? I got confused. Skewer the critics, fine. Baral's Expertise is a good card in the blue control deck, but I don't have that. Fight with Fire, I guess? Alright, we have a moment. This guy doesn't even have any cards in his hand. Oh wait, no, that's the one land I actually want. Come back. I don't really want this one, and I don't... I mean, this is fine, I guess? Oh, I do have white. There it is. Blast Zone is not right in this deck. Oh, and there's more white there, yes. Lier, okay, I know that's a good card, but not for me, obviously. Rankle is pretty funny. I remember that one from when it was in draft. Drakaseth Maw of Flames. Costs 7 mana. I don't have any ways to cheat it out. But it is pretty strong when you play it, obviously. Burn down the house. This can either, like, wipe out everything or make some tokens with haste. This is a 2 mana, don't do much of anything. Hall of Oracles, I don't have the mana for that. Thundering Rebuke is more decent removal. Soulstealer Axe, no thanks. Oh no, I have to pick something. Burn down the house. Ebon Death. Now, is this a playable card? 4 mana flash. Oh, Chandra Torch of Defiance. I mean, all the Chandras are great. I think this one is not as good as the 6 mana one, but I'm a, like, kind of smaller deck. How's Magda? No, I just played against this in a constructed game just to, like, grind out some money. Well, not just. Earlier today. Yeah, I think I'll take Chandra here.
What? My hair is on fire? I know.
Captivating Crew. Phoenix of Ash, I think, is pretty playable. It's a 3 mana haste flyer that can buff and also be played again. What are you doing here? I must have drafted that one accidentally when I ran out of time on something. Patient Rebuilding is very good. Gosh, there's a lot of good blue stuff. Well, I don't know about a lot. There's some. I've noticed some. Null Priest. I don't think so. Maybe just Village Rites. Yeah, none of this... Well, what are you? Some more burn? Nah. I have to look at everything so fast. Poison the Cup? Or just like a 1 mana deck digging creature? I think I need, if I want to be playing like aggressive, I need more small creatures. Tainted Adversary, 2 mana. You can pay extra mana to put counters on it, and also make tokens. I don't think it's very good, but everything else looks worse. Lithoform Engine, no. Bloodchief's Thirst is more removal. I kind of feel like I have too much of that. This is bad. I don't want a Bone Splitter. I could take a tap land that scries. I guess it's fine. Palaka Predation is okay. Probably won't actually be played. What are you? Oh, yuck. So did it actually draft pack Palaka Predation for me, or no? Yes, okay, good. Inquisition, no. Okay, Drakaseth came back, so did Thundering Rebuke. I don't know. This seems bad, but... Oh my god, okay, this is pack 3 at least. I can finally relax in a minute. There's nothing here I want to play, huh? Take a cycling card? Probably not. You got the Null Priest. I still think it's bad. Okay, this was a nightmare. Phew. Let's see if I can put anything together out of all this mess. One thing to note. No, not the basic lands. Didn't I drafted them and then cut some fancy lands. If I say this, there we go. So I can put this back in. I don't think there's any reason I care about it not being a basic land, and this way, if I wanted to run a little white, I could. I don't think I do. What do I have that's white anyway? Is there anything amazing I could get eventually? I mean, Doom Foretold would be the only card, I think. Shepherd of the Flock isn't horrible, but I wouldn't want to take something so cheap and splash it. This could be playable if I splashed in a little bit of white. But I don't think it is. So, you know, let's just take this junk out of here. If I don't want to run any white cards, I don't need that flexibility. And maybe there's some reason, you know, opponent destroys a non-basic land or something. Now, do I want these? This one's questionable. I don't think the Scry is actually all that great. And I don't want lands entering tapped if I can help it. I'm kind of shocked I only drafted 5 more than necessary, given that I took a bunch of cards that I thought were horrible. Alright, how aggressive are we? Like... Crash Through is not amazing, but it is, like, damage and draw, so I think it's fine. Oh my god, I only have 9 creatures. What the fuck? There's no way this is aggressive enough. I just have, like, a whole bunch of removal spells. And, okay, I mean... So, does that mean we're trying to play tempo somehow? How did I end up with Begging Veil? I'm still not really sure. It must have been some pack where I just didn't pick in time, and that's fine. I just don't remember it happening. Null Priest would be another creature, I guess. Okay, so what's Eternalize? You can pay the Eternalize cost to exile from your graveyard and make a token as a copy, but it's black, 4/4, no mana cost, zombie. Okay, so you can like play it again from your graveyard as a 4/4. But it costs 6. For that one. Okay, I don't think Village Rites is going to do that much. Fatal Push. I think I have plenty of cheap removal, and I don't know. Heartless Act should be pretty solid. It'll kill almost anything most of the time. This can do face damage as well, which is kind of cute. But it's mostly just a 2-mana lightning bolt. I'm not going to get to play it for 7, right? Well, you know, one thing we can do is we could probably cut 1 land. I guess. We were trying to say this is a fairly aggressive deck, but it's not really. Look at all the 3s and 4s I have. I think that would be crazy. Burn down the house. I mean, it makes a bunch of tokens. We like that. I mean, ugh. I don't think Lolth is really right. It's 5 mana for either some draw or some tokens, and like, I don't know. I don't think it really works. Volcanic Salvo, like if I could get some creatures in play, which it doesn't seem like I can, then it would be pretty cool. Oh, hang on. All right. We could run 1 fewer land because of this, I guess. That way the Palaka Predation is kind of a land, kind of a spell. Whichever one we happen to need. Elspeth's Nightmare. We like this card. It's, you know, a control thing, I guess. I don't know, maybe that's why I don't want it. It does so much, but maybe what it does is bad. We get rid of some of their removal and a creature, and then we later exile their graveyard in case that matters. I don't know, maybe it's not that good. Hey, 40 cards, we did it. Still very few creatures. I think what I should have noticed, I should have like noticed that that there weren't any creatures like in red and black, because that was the deck I was trying to draft, was like red, black, small creatures, and I didn't get any. And I was getting red and black cards, but I didn't notice I wasn't getting like red and black creatures. I was like, yeah, all this removal, great, which is fine for a while, but you do eventually need the creatures. I didn't really get any. I don't know. We're gonna go 0-3 with this, I think. This deck does seem pretty fucking horrible. I'm sure it would do fine in like a different, if I could take this deck and put it in, you know, a different draft archetype, it would be like, wow, all of your cards are strong. Yes, they don't really work together though. I hate it, but I have a creature. Okay, opponent actually mulliganed. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I was just supposed to go mono red, but like I couldn't do that either. There wasn't enough of either color, and I guess that's why I shouldn't have drafted. I shouldn't have drafted this. Like there wasn't enough red, there wasn't enough black. I did kind of both, but neither of them very well. All right, 8 more turns and we got them. I am not going to skewer the critics here. Red, white, and blue. Oh, this is a sorcery, huh? If I had a swamp, this wouldn't be so bad. But I think I would still be... Well, if I could add a swamp to my hand now, I think I would be losing. If I could have added one on turn 1, maybe I would be getting somewhere. Like I would have been getting like 2 extra damage every turn, right? Instead of 14, they'd be at 8. And then I could have played this on turn 4. Well... But they wouldn't quite be at 8, I guess. Alright, what is this? Magmatic Channeler. It's a 2-mana 1/3. Okay. Right now, it doesn't have any other effects that I care about. But eventually, it might become a 4/4. Oh, also, it helps them draw. What was the other one they exiled, by the way? Weird. I didn't get the impression that this deck would be full of tiny creatures. Okay. I mean, I'm playing this. I think I can give stuff +1/+0? But no, then this would just, well, What's the minus, by the way?
Expect to feel the full power of my wrath.
I think I'll just make a token.
Mortal. Into the fray.
I can attack with this. I don't care. I'm happy for them to lose their 1/1. That's the most value this creature was getting anytime soon. Getting stuck on 4 lands has really hurt, especially that they're all red. Like, I know I've said this a lot, but I feel like that has been the defining feature of this game. I didn't even cut down to 16. The Palaka Predation is a tap land, but it's not like I've drawn it and been like, oh no, I was 1 mana short that one turn. It's like I haven't drawn any black lands. You get to look at 4 cards, right? Yeah. fifth land. Okay, well. You don't have any mana, so I'm not sure what you're gonna do. Oh, fucking Pact of Negation. How dare you? I wondered if they might have one of those. Okay. Well, another token it is then. They're gonna be tapped out next turn, which is something.
For Avernus, you fiend.
Okay, remind me what the hell prowess is. Okay, yeah, it's until end of turn. But now I can replay the flyer. Ooh. And I actually have some black land. Alright, so I have some stuff to think about. I guess I can replay the flyer and this? I choose these three, the only other three there are. Oh, it's tapped. That's a little rude. I was like, oh, it'll gain haste, but it's actually tapped. Okay. Well, we got in for some damage. And we kind of have the board, right? I mean... And a Planeswalker, and this thing? We might actually win this game? Like, what the hell is this guy doing? I've been the slowest aggro deck on the planet. Okay, Lightning Bolt's cool. But this is 7 damage if they don't put any creatures down. Okay, unsurprisingly, they did. I don't quite have enough mana to play all of this. Oh, I don't need it. I will discard a card. I will kill you. And get rid of that. I will accept the damage.
Let your fury instill fear.
I don't really care what of their cards I exile. Let's get that Pact of Negation out of there. I guess I should have picked the Memory Deluge, but they're dead? Okay. Really find that completely inexplicable. The most confusing victory I can remember getting. But I'll take it. We have a win. Look at that. We're getting at least 500 gold back. 1/8 of our investment. I don't have any cards until 3. I guess I can use Crash Through to draw and try to find something. And Fight with Fire is playable eventually? Ugh. I'm probably supposed to mulligan there. I let the fact that I have Crash Through, like, sway me. Ooh. Opponent's aggressive as well, it seems. I forgot I had this one. Let's start playing those black manas. Although I guess... What does Conjure mean? It's added to the game. Add 4 lightning bolts to your deck. Okay, weird. I can fight it with fire. I think I should. But I actually want more red than more black, right? Wait, what is this? Skewer the critics. Yeah, we'll use that later. It's a sorcery, that's a bummer. I wish I could play it after they equip the Bone Splitter, of course. What do you do? Makes a 3/3. And then it can give it increased stats and trample. Oh, I wish I had another red. It's not like I could have put more red into play, but... yeah, I think I have to play this right now.
That was a short hunt.
Right, I wish I had Skewer the Critics so I could have like attacked face and then... Or had another mana so I could play Skewer the Critics. I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't have done so. It's a mystery. That card is so gross. It even has reach? Are you kidding me? Okay, so we play this. And what's your deal? Wait a minute. Why is that a 7/7? X is... Oh my gosh. Okay. That's pretty cool for you, I guess. I am toast. Yeah, this does nothing. I can play you, but then I can't play a double red card. I could just skewer the partners. And then play this, I guess, in which case this is the right order. Actually, that's pretty solid. Those might be enough to kill this stupid beast. I'm 1 off lethal if you just equip this in attack, which I assume you will do. Okay, they're taking a break. That's really good. I mean, it's bad that they may start like drawing a bunch of cards and stuff. But if they don't have any right now, then I have the board and I can put down a Planeswalker? No, I'm dead. Not a surprise. That Helena and Alana was bananas. Without that, I think I was in great shape. But, you know, they did have that. That's the thing about Cube. Every card your opponents play is great in some way. Let me go rip that 3-mana triple black out of the deck. It's not only hard to cast, it doesn't really fit with what we're doing. And I could take Lolth, I guess. Or like, this is a 4-mana kind of finisher creature. Or Fatal Push. Or just Null Priest? Yeah, Null Priest is not bad, I think. Playable is a 2-drop, playable is a 6-drop? Sure. What the heck? Why all the red? I mean, I have Chandra. I don't think I can do this. Chandra's like the only card in this hand. Great. This is actually amazing. I want all 7. Obviously that's not a choice, and for good reason. I'm gonna get rid of this one. I'm not opening the game with Lightning Bolt face. I would appreciate a little bit more mana though, if you wouldn't mind. I mean, I'm not going to Lightning Bolt that. It doesn't help. Choose a card to reveal. I choose my 7-drop. This is horrible. I don't think it was right to keep the 7-card hand. I don't think it's right to keep to discard the 6-card hand. I just wish it had worked out better. I will Lightning Bolt that. Magic is a cruel game sometimes. Oh. Yeah? I basically just removed their 1/2, huh? Not great. What happened to my exile? For some reason? Something weird happened over here? No. Oh dear. Okay, well we're gonna lose this one then. I didn't notice that effect. Ah, it attacking is exiling stuff. Or it becoming tapped is exiling stuff? Yes, I see. Alright, I mean, see you later. I don't feel like I deserve this much trouble drawing mana. Okay. I need another mountain, but, like, you know, when has anything ever been easy? And I have this, like, I don't know. Ugh, I just have a bunch of 3-drop plays. This is probably also a bad hand. I thought it might be good, but it's just too slow. Yeah, now there's something playable. Still, much better than, like, drawing nothing, so sure. Really, really, really want a mountain. Not a mountain, but it is something I can play on 3. What is this? Destroy a 2/1. Oh, normally this costs 2, but it costs 3. Okay, sure. A swamp doesn't... actually, it does. It lets me play this. I'll take it. Wow, okay, that's an interesting effect. Next. Why next? Oh, because I could choose to sack something. No attacks. Yes. Okay, it's a card I can play, I guess. Should I wait? I don't think so. Because it would do more if I could play it for 5, right? That would be the dream. Let's attack first. I will pay it 0 times. I have to kill him fast before this thing goes crazy, by the way. 4/4 flying haste. Oh, you're gonna try to kill my stuff. It won't work though, I guess. That's something. Whatever they try to kill, I can just sacrifice something and make this indestructible. I'll let in the 2. And the 4. I have no choice. What are you gonna kill? That resolves. This does not. This is pretty bad. Okay, red mana. Which of these is most important to play? This is swinging for 6 right now. I could add 2 to it. Or I could just make one of these tokens. Or I could make a flyer here. don't need more red. I need an even number of red to be able to... It's not like I'm going to play these both on the same turn, but even if I did, I'd have 6 mana, but I still couldn't play them both. That's the important thing.
Heroes to cowards.
Just make me a 1/1 to keep me from dying.
Reinforcements will drive them back.
And I think I'm okay to attack with this. Yeah? From a graveyard. I guess my opponent must not have any? Yeah, their graveyard's empty. Okay, well, no mountains then. So now we're threatening lethal if they attack with too much. In particular, we can play this and haste it, which would be nice. Okay. They're not going to haste... Oh, no. Haste... That's... It's... Yeah. When combat begins. You're going to give yourself haste, right? Okay. Oh, this is exerted. I forgot. I was like, why is it still tapped? Okay, I think I have to block here. I might as well kill this while I'm doing it. Oh, it doesn't work. But, oh yeah, that's why I should block this one, I forgot. Well, okay, I mean, I can kill that, I guess. Just to stop it going out of control any further. And we should have lethal, right? Unless you can kill that. That would be pretty sad. Then I would be nowhere near lethal, I think. Okay. Can't do anything about that.
Retreat and regroup.
Well, I guess I... 6... I still have lethal. My turn. Alright, so how does Aftermath work? It's only from the graveyard. Yeah. So you'd have to play the insult and then the injury. Sure. But this is 9 damage. Poof. I guess I should have sent the damage face, maybe? Instead of at their one... at their little catapult thingy or whatever it was? That white thing? Or was it white? Was it colorless? I don't know. 2 wins. 2 and 2. It's honestly better than I expected when I started this draft. I have a 1-drop. And then, like, not much else. I need to be mulliganing more aggressively, I think. I have the same 1-drop and a bunch of good cards. Keep. Let's dump the Lightning Axe and see if I can't actually play Planeswalker. Hang on. I could actually play a 1-drop now. Oh, right. And this... I was going to play this when I didn't have anything to do on 1 or 2. But now that I do, I can play... Oh, I didn't... Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I was so distracted by my lands, I forgot. Okay, well, joke's on you, it was on purpose. What is Outlast? Okay, I don't like this. Why did I do that? God, I'm so bad. I could have played this and then Lightning Bolted and got into Surveil as well. It's just like, oh man. I do get to play my 2/1 instead, so it's not like strictly bad, but like I'm not thinking clearly. Yes, this will not enter tapped. I'll just play Insult. It's not good, but it gets the injury into my discard. And a Surveil. I mean, that's not gonna work, right? On the other hand, like, what am I hoping to draw? Like, all the good stuff in my deck, I guess. My total power of creatures is 3 right now, so this would cost 9? Yeah, get out of here. That's the wrong block. Well, I don't know. Maybe they really wanted that creature to die instead of this one. I guess this one can come back. That's true. This has honestly been by far the strongest opening hand and setup that we've had.
I don't waste words. Let's fight. My army ever grows.
It's kind of what the deck is supposed to do. I don't know if it's like working, but maybe tap a land for mana. Add even more mana. Okay, so they are gonna play some giant stuff. We need to kill them immediately.
Unleash your ferocity.
I mean, injury does 2 damage. We don't have to get everything in, just some of it. If they don't, like, really do something incredible this turn, they will die. Oh, joke's on you, I still have a 4/1. But okay, I mean, presumably they have more good cards. Oh, I have 2 1/1s, is that what that does? Whatever. I just saw the number 4 and assumed it would be. I don't think that's enough. I just make all of these stronger. Okay, play another creature, I guess? But even so, I get in with the injury, right? You need like 2 more answers. Oh no, lifelink. Okay. Well, that's pretty bad. Well, this thing does damage to every target when it dies. Any target. I'm obviously swinging with everything with max damage, and then we'll figure out how to deal with their stuff.
Spill their blood.
This thing didn't die. Fine. Why did that die? Ah, creatures you control are stronger. So it was weaker once this died. I missed that effect. Oh, stop it with your dang tokens. If I haste up, how much can I get in for? They block here and here. I get in for 2? Not very good. If I just create one of these guys, I don't really get anywhere. I guess it has 6 tokens. I could get extra combat phases, but that doesn't help. Attacking with one creature doesn't do anything. If I attack with all 3... Oh god, this is horrible. If I attack with all 3 and buff, they just block... Block, actually, probably. Take the 1 damage off the table while it's not doing anything. And so I get in for 2. Okay. I don't think I can really use more combat phases. And I don't really want to make the attack either. So I guess just another devil. If I make enough of these, they'll just die eventually, I guess. I mean, presumably they have some life gain somewhere. We're still in this. There are cards I can draw that would win the game. For example, if we drew the 3/3 flyer, that just instantly wins. Because I can haste it and make it a 4/3, and then when it attacks, it gets another +1/+1. So, we're still in this. They can't really do much attacking. Ascend. Okay, do they have the City's Blessing? They do. Okay. That is going to be a problem. Each upkeep. That includes mine. Okay. How much mana? Okay, well... 2 damage to any target doesn't do much, does it? Well, I could do it to face, I guess. Right? If I do 2 face damage, then these 2 sort of represent lethal. And then I haste this guy in. Maybe I want to wait just a moment on that. So that I can make one more of these before I do that big attack and then potentially lose this. I think I need another token.
You into the fray.
Hang on. I need to make sure I have the right amount of mana. I guess this is the right way to tap, so sure. We do face damage. And return this. No attacks. And next turn, these guys attacking is like lethal, but I have extra threats as well, so hope they can't do much. Them blocking is also lethal, so I don't really mind if the enemy attacks. Okay, we got him. What the hell is a gold token? It's a treasure token, I guess. Choose blockers. Okay, I will block like this, like this. Oh, they're choosing to die this way, I guess? Or, well, this is a little... Oh, I can block even more. But they have something in hand. I need to be a little careful and not throw this away. Yeah. Okay, we got him. Phew, close one. It's a good thing I drew the best start I have had with this deck. Right, that was this game, the one that I commented, hey, this is the best draw we've had all run. Because I did need it. They had, like, they were doing real things very, very shortly if I had not killed them in time. Crabby language person. This is not my favorite hand. It has Chandra, which we haven't ever played. But it just has all this insanely expensive stuff, which I'm never running. I'm never going to get to play. This is worse? I'm gonna... dump Skewer the Critics, because I don't have any ways to do damage right now. And I do want the mana. Ooh, Den of the Bugbear. Very fun. Red-white, so another aggro sort of deck. Kinda hate you. But exiling it would be like the worst thing in the world. They would draw a card and then just flicker it. Or... oh no, it does get exiled. This doesn't flicker. It just becomes indestructible. Okay, fine. Draw a card, get rid of your stupid thing. I want a clearish field for Chandra. We'll see if they accidentally pay the life even though it wouldn't work. No. I will not pay the kicker cost. You may cast it. You won't have the mana to do it. Okay, so fine. Or I won't in this case. White creature spells are cheaper. When you cast a creature, make a warrior. Okay.
I'm the best fire starter there is. This'll be easy.
I will not cast this. I'm so dead. What is even happening? Stop! Alright, you killed... oh, you exiled my thing, I see. So we probably should just remove that. I would love to get the emblem, obviously, but that's not realistic. I mean, I could draw, because I don't... or it's to each opponent. So I can't use it to kill this and get my 1-1, my 2-1 back. If I take the -3, then, like, Chandra's dead to flying damage. But if I don't, Chandra's also dead anyway, right? 4 damage to this. Get back my thing. Okay, it seems like I'm pretty losing this game, but I'll do what I can.
Time to die.
Time to die is right. See you later, Chandra. I mean, I can't believe that I have had an average performance with this deck. It's horrible. Okay, see you. Okay, no, burn down the house. Maybe we draw burn down the house. I don't know. If I do, I'm still very losing. Just gonna go face, or no? Changing to make sure you kill the Chandra. Okay. No blocks.
Whatever. Figure it out on your own.
I'm only 1 mana short of this. What does it do? Nothing, basically? If Chandra were here to let me cast that, that would be pretty cool. But a 7/7 is not going to win this game. And it's never going to get to attack. I'll try to play it though. I'll stick around and see if I draw a land so I can see the animation. Come on. Just, you've won. I know, you have to go through all this. I could concede if I were, you know, if I cared about you just like playing a bunch of shit. It's my job to concede. Okay, we didn't even get to play it. Alright. So what do you get for 3 wins in this anyway? Like, probably 2,000 gold? I think for 5 wins you get your full 4,000 back. Yeah, 2,000 gold. So I mean, honestly, this was kind of cheaper than an average draft run for me. Was it? I don't know. I only spent 2,000 gold, which was nice, but I got half of my entry fee back. I feel like I don't even usually get that in draft. Sometimes I do. Anyway, let's go claim that prize. Whoops. Dropped something. Oh, leaning over here. Alright, what are my amazing cards? Who knows what that garbage is? I've seen that one before, haven't I? Was it in, Zendikar Rising, I think? I don't really know the set icons, so I can't say. Maybe? And what the hell this is, I don't know. Okay, well that was very stressful. It's like so hard to... Playing the deck wasn't bad, except that I constantly felt like everything was horrible. But like I didn't feel like I was making bad decisions. I just felt like it was impossible to win. Despite somehow getting an average number of wins. The draft was so stressful, and the whole time I felt like I was making the wrong choices. Whew. Okay, anyway. I probably won't do another one of these anytime soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.